Alright, so I know y'all read that title. So today, nigga, we talking about the infamous 99 steal, 99 shooting, 0 fucking player IQ, the most overpowered human being known to mankind. The YNs. So the YNs been around maybe since the 80s when gangs first got introduced to culture and shit.
That's how we feel. We die, it's like we go kill one of them.
Whenever you spot a YN, do not engage. These specimens of life do not care about living. They only live to raise hell. And if you don't know what a YN is, your life is in critical danger every day you step outside. So there are many different archetypes of the YNs in every different region. No matter if you stay in Canada, South America, definitely South America. Don't go down there, them YNs are crazy. Anything near the UK, you don't have to worry about those YNs.
Look, the youth them leaving them bloody. Put it up in the box. No, we calling them slutty.
Them YNs are fake YNs. You could dead ass beat their ass. You trying to swing a knife, I'ma swing this stick. Let's see who wins. And just to prove my point, I even think there are YNs all the way in Russia. I mean, I guess I never been to Russia. I ain't do no research on this shit. But for now, we're focused on the archetypes inside of the United States. So now that you know there are YNs, no matter where you go, it's time to educate you on how they look, talk, and just fuck it, just on their behavior. So how they look, you can spot a YN a mile away. They always gonna be rocking that shiesty. The advanced ones always rock the shiesty, but they put on the shades with it so you can't see their eyes. I never seen a YN wear baggy pants. So if you see a motherfucker with some skinny pants, and if they're black, if you see a YN with black pants on, immediately evacuate. That motherfucker, that's his only pair of pants. And I'm gonna let you know right now, that's not a good sign. That motherfucker is dead broke. Everything he got, he took. I'm talking about his money, the phone, and even his gun. And yes, I'm including the gun. The gun is a part of his apparel. I know you hear them rappers saying how the gun is a part of the fit. Well, the YNs take that literally. Every archetype has a different player ranking. The higher the level, the more dangerous that YN is. The higher the level, the higher the level of the weapon. And that weapon is max prestige. It's a fully auto. And that player rank or that player level does not depend on their age. They could be 10 and their shooting attribute could be on 99. That means they walk around with a fully auto switch, ready to Swiss cheese anybody. And if you watching this video and you think you safe on them YNs, the YNs are located from LA all the way to Florida, all the way to New York, and then maybe even Montana. Nah, Montana ain't got shit but open fields. Alright, quick summary. If you see a young motherfucker with skinny jeans, a shiesty, or their pants sagging, and go the opposite direction. Now, if you have no choice but to encounter this person, now it's time to know if it's really a YN.
There's no way out of this.
Alright, that's enough of that shit. Let's talk about the archetypes of these YNs. So diving in head first, we're gonna talk about the scammers. So out of all the archetypes of the YNs, these are the YNs you don't have to watch every move they're doing. You don't really have to watch over these YNs. They're not gonna hold you at gunpoint. They're not gonna steal your clothes. They're not even gonna ask you for money. They're gonna ask you what bank you use. Do not fall for this trap. A lot of motherfuckers in 2020 fell for that Cash App scam shit, and I do not feel bad for you. I'm actually proud of them YNs who use that method. I'm not lying, money kinda tight. I wish I would've came up off it. These YNs want you to get in a game with them where they basically scam businesses, but I wanna let you know they will always win and you will always lose. The typical information these YNs want from you is your banking information, your social, and they typically wanna put a loan in your shit, but like I said previously, you will lose this game. So this is how you know you encounter a scamming YN. They always dripped out from head to toe. They jeans don't gotta be skinny. They usually wear Balenciaga. They asking who got different banks on their social media. They always got them Benji Blues on, or they're always posting a boomerang on Instagram of an ATM, or them holding some money or some shit, or holding cards. It's all the same thing. Now, since we talking about YNs that got a little bit of common sense, the next one is the fake YNs. Now peep, this YN can actually be from the hood. He's just a bitch. His mom and his dad always been in his life, and nah, he ain't never really had shit, but they always got him what he wanted. You get what I'm trying to say? They always post on social media about how they hate all they ops, or they always post half of a gun, whole time it's a BB gun. They always stress a gang that you never heard of, and or they always dick eat a gang, and you know you seen that person in public with the same people, and he's just a store runner.
Say Souls ain't from the hood. Hey, they say Souls ain't from the hood. Get off me though. Oh yeah, that's like me though. What's happening?
Now that's the hood fake YN. Now we just talking about the regular fake YNs from the suburb.
Can't no nigga ever pull my car ever.
Now these YNs tend to be more on the crash out side because they got something to prove. Usually these YNs have cousins or family members who are actually real YNs and they're trying to fit in. They do the same thing as the fake hood YNs but to a different extreme. Like the fake hood YNs is gonna post on this story how he hate the ops. The actual fake YN from the suburbs is gonna make a whole video about that shit. Like look at this shit.
Yo, that's him! That's him! This nigga took off. Oh my god, bro. I'm tight.
Who was that nigga chasing? He clearly has no ops. That nigga chasing leaves in the street. I only heard one pair of shoes running.
This nigga took off.
Now the next group of YNs are actually older. They are graduated YNs. Now they also got a little bit of common sense because they're older and they're not trying to do too much. They just have nothing going on in life and they can't find nothing better to do other than post up on the block. These type of YNs went to jail when they was very younger and they just got free and they have nothing else to do in life. They typically live with their mother, they have no job, they try to be trappers but they're very bad at it. These type of YNs usually have a 99 steal attribute because that's the only way they could get shit. And they usually spend most of their time trying to impress the scamming YNs and the crash out YNs. Now peep game, early in the video when I was telling you about the black skinny jeans and the ski mask, yes, well every archetype of YN dibble and dabble in that, but the main ones that live it every day are the crash outs. So these are the YNs that you have to be on point about. They don't care about nothing but hurting other motherfuckers. If you encounter one of these YNs, I advise you to go the opposite direction because they are hell raisers. These YNs go to parties, not to party, but to shoot that shit up. They could care less about you having fun in the function. 9 times out of 10, they're not even sober. They're too geeked up to even function their damn self. And just like the scammers, these YNs like to play games, but only with other YNs that are crash outs. But unfortunately, this game will cost them both their lives. One in a graveyard and one in a jail cell. Now these YNs are ranked level 1 through fucking 100. And if you meet a level 100, just know you're not making it out alive. They specialize in BTA, stealing cars, and walking around with a Glock with a switch. It don't matter what Glock it is. Alright man, thank y'all for making it to the end of the video. I just want to appreciate everybody for getting me to 71 subs. Everybody stay safe out there. There's a YN on every corner waiting for you to fuck up.